The Lord is organizing it to deliver us.
Right.
He wants all of them that oppressed us to kill themselves. And then he's going to show up in the scene and we go back to our natural order. We're going to find out, who is your Christian pastor serving today? Is he serving the one true God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, of the Israelites? Let's see.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 4. And Jesus answered and said unto them,
Christ answered and said to his disciples, read,
take heed that no man deceive,
because there will be men to deceive the Israelites. Read.
for many shall come in my name.
There's going to be many ways. Pentecostal, Mormon, Seventh-day Adventists, Jehovah's Witness. Those are many ways that they have lined up to deceive the chosen. One way to deceive is with those false miracles. They deceive us with, oh, let me go ahead and lay hands on you. But Christ already told you, no, that time will cease. There'll be no time of healing like that anymore until the redemption of Israel. All right? Watch, read on, and give me that in Revelations, for miracles.
For many shall come in my name, say, I am Christ.
They will say, I am Christ. The Catholic Church came with a false image, a whitewashed image, and said that was Christ. This is Caesar Borgias, a great destroyer of souls, deceived many people, right? And they came many ways. And a lot of our people still have this image in their mind, right? They close their eyes and they pray to this. And it's not found in the Bible.
That's right.
Read.
And shall deceive many.
And they will what?
Deceive many.
Right, to the point where now you identify as what? Saint Lucia. God never called you Saint Lucia.
Right.
He called you Israelites from the tribe of Benjamin, Levi. That's what he called you. But those names, it was given down by your oppressors who now have set a system to deceive you, to keep you far from the gospel, keep you far from the good news. Read. 24. You found the one that one in Jeremiah? Read.
Jeremiah chapter 4.
So those pastors claiming to lay hands, who are they? Read.
Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 14. Then the Lord said unto me, the prophets prophesy lies in my name.
They prophesy lie in the name of the Lord. The name of the Lord is statutes and commandments. The people that he chose and gave his covenant to, wrote the contract in blood. Read.
I sent them not. Neither have I commanded them.
You see, the Lord said, I didn't send your pastor. Your pastor that got the big churches and taking all the money from the poor folks while his belly get fatter. He said, I didn't send them. The words that they're speaking, I didn't give him those words. Read.
Neither spake unto them.
Neither did he speak to them. He never gave them no prophecy. Never gave them no words of wisdom. Why? Because all of them, they don't teach you to keep the commandments of God.
Bring it out.
The first understanding of fearing the Lord is obeying his commandments.
That's right.
Then he can entrust that soul to do the work. Right? Read on.
They prophesy unto you a false vision.
They give you what?
A false vision.
So they'll pay somebody to come in a wheelchair, all right, to pretend to be sick. And they tell a brother, here's a word, wake up, to make themselves as if they are an instrument of God. The Lord said, no! They're not teaching the people how to fear God, to keep the laws of God, to come out of the false doctrines, come out of the false celebrations, Christmas, birthdays.
I want one of them.
Read.
And divination.
And what?
Divination.
A lot of our people are stuck in witchcraft. They don't shame witchcraft. But this is part of it. You're right. So all you seeing on the television screen with those pastors wearing a beautiful suit, and then they laying their hands on the congregation and the congregation falling out.
Pastors, are you ready? You want something? Take it! That's yours tonight. You want it? You want it? Take it! You want it tonight? Take it!
It's all to deceive us.
So why? Hold on.
Go ahead, go ahead.
So why, since they preaching every day, they say 24, like this church is 24/7 services. So that means they don't give no salah. They don't rest.
They don't.
They say 24 service. So if you want to make I heal now, just pay a priest,
That's
pay
all.
and come.
That's all part of the deception.
You're not really worthy of consider yourself to be men of God.
Right.
I'm telling you, men of God wouldn't say 24/7.
I'm gonna show you. Listen, I'm gonna show you an example of the duties of the men of God. Give me that. Jeremiah 28 and
So this guy is a false man.
Yeah, those are false prophets. All right? They are false prophets to do what? To guide the people in a false direction to death. When you read about that in Matthew, about the broad gate, that wide gate that everybody's walking to, examine yourself. How big is Christianity? How big is Islam? How big is Rastafarianism? Right? A lot of people is going in. But that narrow path that is strict, full of discipline, right, is very small. There's a few only. And what you see right here is the men that said, yes, we will take that narrow path. We will teach our people that don't know and are lost. Read what you got.
Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8. Bring it out. The prophets that have been before me.
Listen, this is the duty of the prophets. The prophets that has been before. Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Moses. Read.
And before thee of old,
come on,
prophesied both against many countries.
They prophesied against many countries. They was not scared of governments. They spoke up against the oppression going on amongst the people. Right. They understood the status that the people will be hidden. They will be lied to. They will be given gifts to be bribed. Right? The prophets understood that, and they stood boldly against it. Right. Read on.
And against great kingdoms.
What great kingdoms? The prophets always cried against great kingdoms. Right. They didn't care about what happened to their lives. Go ahead, read.
Of war.
Of what? War. We know that the war, the final world war, is soon to come. We understand who's involved. Every war that took place, what nation of people took place of it? Who started it? You had a white demonic nation to start it. Why? Was it for world peace? No. Never. It's to fill their own bellies, right? So that they may have superior power on the world. You understand that, sis? You understand what we're talking about? You got a question?
What do you say? The wars are going between Israel, Iraq.
Yes. Yes, that war is, the Lord is organizing it to deliver us. Right. He wants all of them that oppressed us to kill themselves, and then he's going to show up in the scene, and we go back to our natural order.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation